Hi guys, welcome to Robbie D's Kitchen. I'm Robin and today we'll be making oxtails. So let's get into the video. I'll be starting off with the oxtails already seasoned and they've been marinating overnight. If you would like to know what seasonings I've used, please check the description box below. First, I'm going to be starting off with 1 white onion, 4 cloves of garlic, 5 small bell peppers, which is equivalent to about half of a large bell pepper, and a few sprigs of green scallions. I'll just be chopping those up to add to my blender with some water, and I'll be using this herb mixture to add to my oxtails. And after that's all blended up, you should have something that looks like this. I'll be taking a non-stick frying pan on medium heat. To that I will be adding some browning to help brown the meat. You can do this with just oil or sugar and oil as well. Then I'm just gonna let the browning heat up before I add the meat. So I did end up adding too much browning because, as you're going to see, when I flipped the meat, it was extremely dark.
No ma'am. No ma'am.
But no worries, I fixed this by adding a little bit of water and straining it off to get rid of that extra browning. And eventually I ended up with my desired color. So after my oxtails have been browning for a few minutes on both sides, I did go ahead and add them into a deeper pot that is on medium heat. In the pot I had the herb mixture that I blended up earlier, along with the onions that I marinated the meat with. To the pot I will be adding 4 cups of water. Since I only have a little bit of oxtails, I don't need much water. Then I went ahead and added a tablespoon of tomato paste as well as a tablespoon of ketchup. Then I'm going to stir everything together and let it come to a boil. Then I'm going to turn the heat on low and let it slow cook. So after my oxtails have been cooking for about an hour, I did go ahead and scoop out some of that oil and fat that started to float at the top. So that's what you see me doing now. I know there are other ways of cooking the oxtails so you wouldn't have to do this, but this is the way I've decided to cook them today. So whilst my oxtails are cooking, I will be showing you guys how I made the rice I served with them. So in a small pot on medium heat, I took about 1.5 tablespoons of tomato paste. To that I added some onion powder, then garlic powder. I also added a little bit of water to mix everything around. You can also add butter or oil if you'd like. I also added some pink salt and thyme. And then off camera I did go ahead and add some beef bouillon, about 1 tablespoon or so. Next I added 1.5 cups of water. And today I'll be using the New World Classic Wild Rice Blend. So I took 1 cup of that and added it to my pot. And once everything came to a boil, I covered the pot with foil and reduced the heat to low. And after about 15 minutes, the rice is done and nice and fluffy. So it's been about 3 hours now since I started cooking my oxtails, and they're all done. They're nice and tender and soft, and they look great. I just went ahead and plated everything up, and there you have it, oxtails and rice. It was so good. If you guys would like the full recipe of everything used, please check the description box down below. And if you decide to try it out, please let me know. If you're still here, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, bye!